everyone, for OneWrestling.com. This is Bill Apter, and I'm joined by the high flyer, Greg Gagne.
You look puzzled when you look at me. Remember who?
Did I really? I do. I do.
I do.
Greg Gagne, you look terrific.
Thank you.
Actually, other than the coloring of our hair,
I haven't colored mine. This is the natural.
Well, neither
look.
have I. That's what I'm saying. We used to be dark black hair, both of us. And now we've got a little of that touch of gray in us.
Just a little, but
that's
you know
okay.
what? That's a sophisticated
yes. Thank you.
That you've got.
So Greg Gagne, and you have as well, by the
Yeah.
way. Greg Gagne, tell everyone what you're doing these days.
Oh, these days I've got a lot going. I've been selling cars and being a manager for about 15 years of the company.
And where is
in
that?
Bloomington, Minnesota.
Okay.
And with Mitsubishi and Hyundai.
Right.
The owner got in some financial problems, so I got picked up by Toyota. Been with them for the last few months, and then I've been recruited by a company to sell.
By the way, no Toyota jokes coming in here.
Good.
Go ahead.
Put the brakes on, baby.
That's it. Moving forward.
We're moving. Always moving
that's
forward.
The slogan.
That's
okay.
it.
I have a 2009 Toyota Corolla. It's in great shape.
Good. No problems.
So, no problems.
Well, it's a great company. And now I'm being recruited by an insurance company that sells supplemental pension plans to people within the unions. So looking at that, and took some classes last week, and I got a couple more to go. And then
insurance classes,
and then a big state test. And if I can remember anything, maybe I can get through that. But my memory, I don't know.
What do you say to people? Because it's funny that so many wrestlers branch out into other careers afterwards, and people come over and say, "Insurance, aren't you? Are you Greg Gagne?"
We could never get insurance. Oh yeah, they say that all the time. Especially in in the old AWA area.
Yeah.
Like the Chicago and Denver and Omaha and Minneapolis, Winnipeg, Milwaukee.
And what do you say when they say, "Well, how come you selling insurance?"
Because I care about the people, and this is a good policy for them.
Okay.
And always have. The fans were our bloodline, sort of say.
Oh, absolutely.
For the sport. And now here's an opportunity for me to give back to something for them that's going to really help them.
That's great. Now, I know I want to discuss this with you. Your dad's health has not been well, but people really loved your dad, Verne Gagne.
Oh, we all
could you
did.
Could you give us just a little update?
Well, he has that horrible disease, Alzheimer's.
Right.
And he has had some problems. The media overreacted to some of the things that had happened, and it's something that goes on day by day in the homes where, unfortunately, these people have to stay. And unfortunately for us in the state of Minnesota, we can't get him in one now. So he is with my sister and brother-in-law. He's doing well. I was over to see him last week, and he's doing pretty good for the disease he has. In fact, the doctor, he had a physical, and physically they say, well, he's got 20 or 30 years left in him, and he's 84.
Wow.
So hopefully that'd be a blessing.
Yeah, he took good care of himself.
He really did.
Yeah, he did.
Well, it was all the vitamins over the years and all that working out.
And
the Cherish Speed and the Ziggity Who and all that.
Right. I remember he had hundreds of bottles of vitamins.
That was his lifeline.
Yes, it certainly was. What about the wrestling business? If there's one thing you could put your finger on that you miss of that daily grind of the wrestling business, what is it?
It wasn't really a grind. Because
I'm glad you say that, because so many guys say, boy, that was a daily grind.
It wasn't a daily. It was something that, if you really loved what you were doing, and that's in any business, it's not a grind.
Yeah.
You can't wait to get up to go to the next city and meet all the new people. I loved it, and I really do miss it. I wish I had an opportunity to get back in some form of wrestling, because I think I could still contribute to it, but you're limited on where you can go in today's wrestling.
Absolutely. Do you like today's wrestling product? Do you watch it?
I do. I watch some of it.
Are you a fan of any of the current guys?
Yes, I am. There's a few in the WWE that I'm really. Randy Orton, I think, is one of the best talents to come around in a long time. And you have the Undertaker, and you had Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and some of these guys are guys that I worked out with in the ring. I miss the Steve Austins and The Rock and those fellas, but there's some good young talent out there today, and some coming up that I think will keep it going. I'm not real fond of the presentation, but that's just my opinion.
It's sports entertainment today.
Yes, it is.
Yes, and you were pure wrestling. Greg Gagne, thank you so much.
Thank you, Bill.
It was great to see you again, and we'll, as we always say, we'll see you at the matches.
Take care.